Hey everybody, Amy Campos, who is, I think it's on. Oh my gosh, it's a little bit easier to go live when you're at a Luke Bryan concert. That's my hat. Like last night, it's real easy if any of you saw my Facebook Lives last night to be at the concert with my friend Rachel. Rachel, are you there? Are you like looking on Facebook right now? Hi Tony. So it's a little bit easier when you've had maybe a glass of wine or maybe two and you're like, woo, and you're yelling for Luke Bryan. And now to sit here and be on live, you're all like, what are you gonna talk about? And I'm looking at all this because I don't know how this works. Hi Shannon, hi TJ Floden. Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in a long time. So anyway, I'm just gonna tell a little bit about why I'm on here right now. Tony, maybe you could come over and help me paint the walls. I've patched up my walls back here and those need to be painted. Amy has told me I should do a video because we're using this new product called MONAT. And hi Shannon, I'm gonna try and keep up with this and say hi to everybody. Hey Wendy. And so these products, they're called MONAT. And I can't even sit here. I'm just like, Amy, what do we call it? I'm ignorance on fire right now. I know enough about the product. I don't even have to know about it because I know that my hair, I guess I'm just gonna do this. So I've had my hair in this hat all day, but literally when I would pull my hair back, and I need color so bad right now, but you could see all the way through up here because I had all these little bald spots from my hair coming out from bleaching it and just from years of abuse. And my roots are so dark because my hair's been growing so fast. That is a true story. I've been using this for 2.5 weeks. I think I signed up maybe 3 weeks ago and then got my product. And I'm just, I can't even tell you guys, I've tried so many products, things that we think are really good out there. Like, I hope it's okay, Amy, if we can name products, but I see it on all of our Facebook posts. Purology and Aveda, all these things. And if you go to, there's an app called Think Dirty. I know I'm all over the board, but for those of you who know me, you know that this is what I do. I talk all over the board and I'm like, squirrel, ADD. But all of those, not all of those, a lot of those products, Purology and Aveda for sure, those rank a 10, a 9, or a 10, which means they're filled with chemicals, they're filled with toxins, they're filled with, where's my little cheat sheet? Parabens and sulfates, and I can't pronounce some of these, and glutens and sodium chloride and all these things. So what a lot of people don't know is that I didn't know this, and here's the thing, Amy told me about these products. I could just kick myself, but I know that everything is timing. Hi Sandy, hi Nina. I don't know how to see who else has just joined when I'm not looking at the camera. This is so fun. It's like I'm having a party at my house with everybody. So the thing is we don't understand that when we put products on our hair, obviously they go on our scalp, your hair follicles get clogged, and what MONAT will say, the clinical studies, there's so much stuff. I hope I don't say anything wrong. I'm on here live. This stuff builds up on our scalp and it clogs it. So they say there's no bad hair, there's only hair that's not being taken care of. So men who have, what's it called? Male pattern baldness, whatever, I mean, it's called something. We are seeing, and I wish I could just show you all the pictures right here. Go on my Facebook page, I'll post some more of those. We are seeing hair growth. Like I've got these, like I said, the bald spots in here, all in here, and I'm gonna show before and after pictures in the next couple weeks. I just wanted to give it a little bit longer. And I love you too, Nina. Hi, Asa. And so they're growing back. It's growing back because this product doesn't sit on your hair. It actually penetrates the hair shaft. Like it gets in your hair. I have never had my hair be this healthy and grow this quickly in 2 weeks. It is no joke. I would not have believed it myself unless I was doing it. I know there's people out there going, okay, here she goes. She's talking about direct sales. She's done, for those of you who know me, MONAT in the past, where I definitely made some money. It seemed like a much harder sell to sell that juice in a bottle, but I still did it. And I did another thing called Healthy Home, which was bought out. It was such a great product, and I believe in, organic and chemical free and all that. But this to me is so easy to talk about because I'm not asking you to sell anything. I'm really, hi Pam. I'm not asking you to sell anything at all. I'm telling you about a product because I feel like if somebody had known about this, sorry, Amy, you did, and you told me, and hadn't told me, I would be like, why didn't you tell me? Here's the thing. I ordered the products from her 3 years ago. I got them. I didn't know how to use them. She was new at it too. Thank you for all the love. Hey, Denise. Thank you for all the hearts. And tell me, I guess put on there like where you're from, and do any of you have hair issues? And I don't know if I can answer all these questions right here, but the thing is that we all have, hi Aim, we all have hair issues, whether it's dryness or we are literally thinning out, losing our hair as you get older. I don't know, it started for me even before 40. The more that I bleached my hair, there's the Rockford love. The more that I bleached my hair, put color in it, put extensions in it, all kinds of things, it just gets worse and worse, and it doesn't have to be. And so I put products out here to just show you. They've got a shampoo and conditioner for each give me the words here, for each kind of hair. It's like hydration, or there's volume. There's one called IRT, which is intense repair. And that's the intense repair is what I used on like the spots that are literally balding. And I had all this around here too. And there's all little baby hairs. You're not gonna be able to see it here, but all around my head, trust me. And I look at the before and afters on these MONAT, you say it MONAT. MONAT, oh, just Amy, thank you that you shared my video. It says to let people know, I appreciate that. And so here's the thing, I'm all over the board here. But if all these people are like making up pictures and photoshopping them, I mean, really, that's crazy. And the thing that I know is that Amy Campos, who I have known, here goes our age, I've known her for a very, very long time. I would say since middle school. And she knows these people personally. She was the, I want to say, 9th founder is what it was in this company. And she's been there since the beginning. And she probably did try to tell me how to use it at the beginning, but I wasn't listening. And I will say it was because I was burned out on other direct sales companies. I felt like I was juggling to keep people in, and they were doing their auto ship, like having to be on an auto ship. So people are calling me going, you know what, I can't afford whatever the juice was, $100 a month, $130 a month. And hey, Shelly, this is the other thing I'm doing. Still a realtor, everybody. Anybody want to buy? I have to give myself a plug. Anybody want to buy or sell a house? And so, but you know what? We need side money. I would like other streams of income coming in. And so I just completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, all these, there are so many people out there. I'm just going to jump to what I know. So many people out there who need help with their hair. We need to detox our hair and get all of the crap that has been building up on it over the years to come out. Hey, Sally, to come out of your hair. And then you need to put good stuff on it. So here we go. You shampoos and conditioners, you do that. And then they've got this oil. You put this in your ends, on your scalp. It literally is helping clean out, all of these products do, clean out the follicles. And then all of the products, correct me, somebody from MONAT on here if you're on, I know Amy's here. All of the products have Capixyl in them, and Capixyl is like the growth factor stuff. We have, I'm like so part of this now. We have clinical trial studies from a third party that, I just want to keep saying hi to everybody. I'm sorry, it's probably so annoying and like getting people off track. Amy's addicted to the oil. Hey, Martha. And we have these studies that I'm not sure if I can say this, so maybe I'll get in trouble, but there are women and men who would go to their doctor with alopecia and say, look at my hair's growing in, look what I'm using. And this doctor wrote a prescription, and it actually was approved by the insurance company because of the studies, because of the research that they have. And somebody might say, well, then why don't the doctors have it? You know what? I don't know. This is a family that started this. They've got a very successful company. I don't know what that one is. I'm learning all the time. That's been going for 18 years. They've got all the science behind it. And this is also a debt-free company, which is a really big deal. Like everything is in-house, that all their products that they make, their distribution. And like Amy was telling me, you know, sometimes it had taken a while to like call through on customer service or an order replacement, whatever. And I said, do you know how amazing that is? 3 years, how much they've grown, even with the hiccups, because of some of the things I went through with direct sales. And there's my child. And I said, please don't yell. I'm going to be on Facebook Live. Let's hope he's not cussing. Like, you know, sometimes, once in a while he does. He is going to be 14 here. So anyway, guys, I'm all over the board. One thing I wanted to say, I'm going to show you a couple of the other products. Let me say this, if I didn't already say it. There is no auto ship. I'm not asking you to sell. There's no auto ship. There is no contract. There's no commitment. There's no having to cancel anything. You literally can join. This is what everybody wants to know. They're like, okay, what is it? $1,000, $500. You rope people in. That's not what it is. You can join for $19.99 as a VIP. You get free shipping, and then you get, what else do you get? You get free shipping, you get, oh, and then you get the pricing for the VIP, which I'm looking at some of this. Let's just say for the blowout cream, which is amazing. Like, I'll just tell you, I will never blow my hair, dry my hair without this. It feels like, I don't know if it's in half, I'll have to time it. Well, I won't be doing that because I use it all the time. But without this, Amy, I'm looking at your comments. Without this, my hair does not dry as fast. With this, I texted Amy and I go, is it crazy that my hair just is drying so much quicker? And she's like, no, that's what that does. Rejuva beads, I can't even explain this right now. I'll post some stuff on there afterwards. But what this does is, you're gonna think I'm crazy and lying, but there's a video you can watch about it. Literally mends your split ends. It mends your split ends is what it does. And there's something in here that does it, and I've seen it work. My hair looks better. The IRT spray I was talking about, what you put on your scalp. So here's another thing. So here they have, hey JP, how you doing? Here's another thing. Okay, I have to have some water, hold on. Happens to me a lot because I talk so much that I just get like dry mouth. So hairspray. Okay, if you are using the product, if you start using the products, and then you're using all your other products, let me just tell you, you're still going to be coating your hair. So when I got this from Amy, and I kind of did it, sorry Amy, to like get you to like, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try it. Here's my credit card, send it to me. It literally sat in my bathroom. I used it a few times, and I was using all my other products. My hairspray, a different leave-in conditioner. I don't know if you had leave-in then. What else was that? I was using other stuff, and my hair felt sticky and it felt gross. Hey Brad. And it felt like it was just bad. Well, I was mixing it with other products, so I'm like coating my hair. You can't do that. They make hairspray, okay? They make a root lifter, which is, it's unbelievable. Let me tell you this. See, here I go. I'm so excited. How long have I been talking? I could just keep going. Amy's like, once you're on, you'll just keep going. The thing is that I can wash my hair. I can go to bed with it wet after I've put, not wet, but kind of damp, after I've put some leave-in conditioner, some of the oil, the Rejuva beads, whatever. I can go to bed with it damp, wake up in the morning, and all I have to do is take a roll brush with just not even heat. I try to not use heat anymore because I really don't need to, and just blow it out. It's amazing. It's like I've used a flat iron. I haven't done my hair for, it's kind of gross, but I did wash the top of my hair because I put a lot of the oil in and the IRT because I'm really working on getting this growing in better. Hi Sue, how are you? I haven't done my hair with anything for like 2 days, meaning washed all my hair. 2.5 days? It's kind of gross, but you can go a long time. And girls, you know. Leslie, how are you? My concert friend. Hey Al. You can go longer. My friend Sarah Heflin, another Rockford girl, Amy, she lives down here closer to me. Oh, I'm from I live in North Carolina. I'm from Rockford, but Sarah lives in Charleston, and Sarah was one of those skeptical ones, like, Molly, I don't want to sell anything. I said, Sarah, here's what I was going to say before. I brought this for fun. I did this in one of my other videos, just that I sent out to my friends when I was a chicken to do a live video. I just went for 1 week. Okay, thank God for the dry shampoo. You didn't wash your hair for a week. Did you smell? I'm just wondering, did it help with the smell, the dry shampoo? So, okay, Sarah came up to visit me with her awesome husband, Mac. They stayed here, and she's like, what is this stuff in your refrigerator? And so I told her about it. And I love this stuff. So like now I'm giving, I don't know how to say it, Calafia. Now I'm giving them a plug here, right? And I'm not getting a dime for this. Like I'm not getting 1 penny to tell you about this stuff. So here's another thing I say to people. Stop with it in your mind like, I don't want to sell anything. I'm not a salesperson. My friend Jessica, I hope you don't, I won't say her last name. My friend Jessica, that's the first thing she said, because I'd heard her complain about her hair after she had babies, 3 kids. She's like, my hair's never been the same. A lot of women go through that. And I said, you just have to try this. She goes, oh, I'm not a salesperson. So here's what that's like if you think about it. And Amy, you know I wanted to like say this. When someone tells you about a movie, do you say, oh my gosh, I'm not a director. I'm not a producer. When someone tells you, Christy, hi, how are you? Hi, Sarah. Do you say, hey, Barb? All right, I'll stop that. It's just so addicting to look and see who's on there. It's so fun. Do you say to someone when they tell you about a restaurant, but I don't know how to cook. Like, I don't know how to make a steak. No, you don't say that because they're just telling you. So everybody get it out of your mind. Give your friends or, it's usually our loved ones that will not just sign up. Mom, are you on here? Because I know you'll love these products. Or my brother, who I told him about this. He's like, yeah. It's the people that you tell, you're just like excited to tell them and they think you want them to jump into the business. You don't have to, I'll announce that. Okay. You don't have to do anything with the business. It's so, my reminders are popping up. Oh shoot. Can you see that? Okay. You don't have to do a thing. Literally, when my friend Jess, I'm going to tell you that, and Sarah Heflin, they both said, I don't know, I'm not really good at that. And can I just tell you, I got a text, I'm going to post it because it didn't post before. I got a text from this friend of mine, Jessica, and she said, OMG, I love these products. Like, you cannot even believe how much I love these products. My hair's never been the same since I had kids, and it feels like it was before I had these babies. And she's got 3 of them. She's like, what do I do? Sign me up right now. What do I need to get from you? She could have signed up for $19.99, and that's what I was going to say. You can sign up for $19.99. You can buy one product for $24. That's it. And then you'll realize that you want more, but you never, ever, ever have to buy another thing. Ever. Nobody's chasing you down. Nobody's canceling you out. Nothing. There's more ways to how that works, obviously. If you start making money, then you have to have a certain amount running through whatever, but that's not a problem because then you're already making money. There's just no commitment. And then Sarah said the same to me, and she said, nothing has worked on my hair. And Sarah posted this today, so she won't mind that I say this. Sarah this is so near dear to my heart because Sarah is one of I call her my sweet Sarah. She's one of my very, very best friends. And Sarah was diagnosed with breast cancer years ago, and she fought it, and it was really, really a rough ride. And she made it. Praise God. Hold on, I'm going to drink some water here. And she made it through, and her hair was always so absolutely beautiful. Amy, you probably remember that about her. It was like you just remembered Sarah's hair. She's a beautiful person, inside and out with this beautiful hair. So her hair had never been the same. And when I told her about this, she's like, yeah, okay. And I said, well, I can send you samples or whatever. And she said, you know what? You're my friend. And she said, another word, but she said, I'd buy dog crap from you. I'd buy anything from you because I trust you. And I said, and you know what? Even if you don't like it, you can send it back because you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. And I think, I could be saying it wrong, but it's either, it's 1% or 5% below that is the return rate. So there you go. Hey, Michael, how you doing? And Arlene, sorry if I missed anybody. And so Sarah tried it. Sarah's like, I don't even know who would I talk to? And Sarah, under 1%. Okay, under 1% return rate. What does that tell you? And Sarah said, and Sarah's in sales, okay? She sells like this great high-end hardware, I think, and stuff for doors, finishes and stuff. And she's out and about all the time, down in South Carolina, Charleston area, and all over. And I said, Sarah, that's what you do for a living, and I'm not even telling you to do that. And I said, don't tell anybody about it, just use it. So she started using it, and her hair used to knot up in these little curls. This is after cancer, so she called it her chemo hair, you know, when it came back from having chemo, and it would knot up, and she could not get anything through it. I mean, she would try anything you would give her to get through it. And so she just kind of learned to live with it like nothing's going to work because she's tried so many things. So let me just tell you now. So Sarah now made this post today. And we were both kind of like, oh, do we make a post on our actual Facebook? Because I'm in real estate. People can say, oh, she's in another business. Is she really a serious real estate agent? Yeah, I'm serious. Let me tell you, I'm serious. I've been doing it going on, I think this is going into my 18th year. Licensed, I think it's 16. And before that, I was always doing something in real estate with my ex-husband, Michael. So I learned a lot about the business before that. So 18 years, I'm very serious. It's what I do, but I'm a single mom. And even if I were not a single mother, I think it's great to have other streams of income. Here's my dog now, hold on. And so Sarah now is out there. Her husband had some surgery, and so she's like, I'm taking my samples to the hospital. And so she went and she talked to like all these people, I don't know, like 6 people or something, and telling them about the product because she is super, Bill Shibley, hi there, how are you? She's super excited. She's like, you can't not talk about it because you want to tell people about it. This is a first. Sarah's got, oh, Amy, I wish you could like screenshot that picture. Well, maybe, I don't know if she'd want us to do that. Maybe we should wait on that. There's a picture of Sarah where she brushed her hair out without using it. So funny. And then with using it. And it's night and day. The pictures can't lie. You can go on to, I think anybody can just go on. I'm sure they can. You might have to be approved, but you will be right away. It's MONAT, M-O-N-A-T. Oh, and let me tell you before you jump off, I don't even know who's still on here because I don't want to play with this and mess anything up as I hit my dog in the head. I just want to say I'm having a wine and wash. So yes, come and have a glass of wine or 2 or whatever. We'll make some live videos and wash. And so you can get your hair washed if you would like. And then we can blow out your hair. I've got some girls coming over who are actually going to blow out the hair. We'll use the products. This is the root lifter. This is the hairspray. Packaging looks pretty cool too. This is, oh, cream shave. I have some men's stuff here because it came with one of my things that I ordered. There's a texturizing mist. We have a mousse. This is an intense repair treatment. We have the mask and blowout cream, and there's so many more. And this oil, this is like, I think we call it like the crown jewel. Here's a funny story. A mom from Luke's school, a woman that I know, a friend of mine actually, I was getting rid of just a bunch of products, just going through all my products. And I'm like, I didn't even know what this was anymore. And I had it from 2.5, 3 years ago, whatever it was. And I just had a whole group of stuff in a bag and I just gave it to her. And then when I got in here, I went, oh my gosh, this is $84 if you're a VIP. And this is, who's giving me mad faces? What's that all about? You try and get on here and do this. And sad face, oh, I get it. Sorry, okay, it's late. It's getting late here. Yeah, I'm mad I gave that away. So I gave it away. And I texted the lady, kind of being funny. I mean, it was 2.5 years ago. Amy, does it go bad? I don't know, because all this stuff is so natural. Maybe, I think she said the shelf life is a year for the other products. And so I gave it to Victoria, and I just said her name, doesn't matter. And I texted her and I said, hey, by any chance, do you still have that? No big deal if you don't. If you do, and you're not using it, I'll tell you what, I'd really like to have that back. She texted me back, she said, no, but I used it on my face for a month and I looked absolutely amazing. Now, it wasn't made for the face. Hi, Kathy Haas, how are you? It wasn't made for the face, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm using Retin A and vitamin C and all kinds of different face stuff. You know, you get older, I just wanna look more like that. And so I'm using the Retin A. And I did a little bit too much one day, or the night before, and I woke up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had a closing to go to, and I'm thinking I gotta keep, because it looked like I had been almost like punched, and I had a huge red Best Moisturizer, okay, and I've used it all too. I used to work at Barney's and Neiman Marcus, and I got everything for either free or gratis or at half price, and I've used it all. So I put this, a little drop, and somebody, maybe Amy told me there's like 700 drops in here. Here you go, I'll show you. I put a drop, okay, like just like that, on my face. I kid you not, within, I think it was 3 hours. Should have done it before and after. I forget to do that, and I need to do that. Like right now, I'm just gonna rub it into my nails. I think there's 101 or 111 uses for it. So I put it on my face, and in 3 hours, the mark was completely gone. So, hey guy, how you doing? So they are showing people who are using it, and of course we can't claim anything. We can't see, and now I'll put it in the ends of my hair, or on my hair. It's so great because it penetrates the hair instead of sitting on it. That's why it works, because it penetrates the hair. But we can't say that it absolutely, fixes everything or on everybody, because everybody's different, of course. But these before and after pictures and these testimonies, I mean, we don't have 5 testimonies or 10. There are, I don't know, thousands. You go on and you can go to MONAT, MONAT, before and afters. You can go to MONAT testimonies, and then you can join. And then once you're in, hey Brad Long, how are you doing? I love all the people I see. What are people doing on a Saturday night? Well, they're scrolling through Facebook. And so you go on and you search in the search bar on your phone. It's up top. On your computer, it's a little bit further down on the left. You could put in psoriasis. You could put in diaper rash, alopecia, thinning hair. I don't know. Postpartum hair. There's so many women like that friend of mine, Jessica, who are I need my old hair back. You can put in color treated hair. You can put in extensions. And yes, okay, you can use this if you have extensions. You can use this if you have color treated hair. You can use this. We are listening to you. I love it. Hey Jay, you can use this. Amy, am I right here? I believe you can use it because everything's natural. If you're pregnant, what if you're breastfeeding? I don't know all this. And this is why I want to tell people, do not think because you're going to try a product that you are going to have to know everything, because you may not even go out there and share it. Yes, you can use it if you're breastfeeding. I think that's what she's saying. So it just is, try the product, because here's the thing. I was spending, I hate to admit it, I was spending a lot, and I only wash my hair a couple times, 2-3 times a week, depending on how much I go to the gym, or I just wash the top where it gets maybe greasy or something at the roots. And so yes, you can use everything. Okay, hey Peggy. So the thing is that I just lost my train of thought. Oh, my products were so expensive. If I added up what I was spending a year, I don't even know. A lot. Thousands, whatever. And I mean, at least probably 100 a month. And I would buy stuff at the salon. And then I would also buy stuff I'd be oh, I'm at Ulta and this looks good. And somebody told me about this, which they didn't get paid for it. And somebody told me about this root lifter. And somebody told me about this leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to try it all, because I'm always looking for something, this is annoying, something that's going to work. Okay, so here's the thing. These products are so concentrated. Amy, you might need to help me out. Other products are 70% water. Amy, is that right? And I don't know exactly what these are, but they're way, way less. I don't want to say it wrong. Maybe 40%? I don't know. Something way, way less. So they're so concentrated, they're going to last so much longer. So I'll give you an example. I'm looking at the price here. I'm looking at the price sheet right here. Yes, everybody, I'm at this age. I need we're 40% water, reverse osmosis, medical grade. Okay, there you go. So let me just tell you, because a lot of you are probably oh yeah, at the end she's going to tell us that, the shampoo's $120. No, not at all. So here's the deal. You don't want to, I shouldn't say you don't want to buy retail, but when you buy retail, if you sign up as a VIP for $19.99, you not only get free shipping, you get the VIP pricing. So by the time you pay the retail price and pay the shipping, you might as well just be a VIP. It's just silly, but some people are so Effie Reed, and I would say, Effie, I wish you were on here. You're gonna love these products. And it's just, you would be spending so much more, let me get back to my train of thought, on your own products, because here's the thing. So let's just say, I got thrown off when I started talking about Effie. Let's just say the blowout cream. Retail would be $34. VIP would be $29. I know what I was going to say. People get hung up. It's in, don't pay retail. It's in their mind like, oh, no, I want to be a customer. Don't sign me up, don't sign me up. And here's why. Because I've done it. When I was in the other businesses, okay, and Monavi's not even out there anymore, and that was a great thing for me. Like, I learned a lot. If anything, I tell people, the one year I made like $10,000. And I say I put my son through, private school at that point when we were in Chicago. And, it wasn't even that I made, and to me that's a lot of money still, but it wasn't even that I made a lot of money. It was that I made a lot of great friends. I came out of my comfort zone. Like, I wouldn't have even done this back then. Maybe, I don't know. We weren't doing Facebook Lives back then. But I learned a lot about who I was, about just like get out of your own way. If you're going to do something different in your life, you have to get to a point where you're going to do something different. You're going to talk on a live thing and look kind of like, oh my gosh, Chris Burrows. We went to Eisenhower together. Hey, Shannon. Shannon and I just did a deal. Shannon is a great realtor. And Debbie Ward, how are you? Shannon Pyatt and I just closed on a deal with some great clients, Bob and Mary. I wish that you were on here, my friends Bob and Mary Sinram. So you can blend everything together. We're just talking about a product. It doesn't mean like, oh, my whole life is MONAT. Or my whole life is kind of real estate. I love it. I'm into it. It's what I do. But the thing is, let me get back to what we're talking about. So the thing here is, let's just say that you're going to get, for $19.99, you sign up as a VIP, and you can get these different sets, okay? You can get a set that has, the hydration set has the shampoo, the leave-in conditioner, and the replenish mask. That's if you've got really, really, really dry hair and need hydration. The volume is the Revive shampoo, the Revitalize conditioner, and the Reshape root lifter. Then they've got the Let It Grow, which is the Intense Repair shampoo, and then the Intense Repair treatment. So I could keep going. There's 3, 4 more. And so what it is, then you pay the $19.99, and then it's $84 for like a set like that. So you're at, then it's free shipping. You've got some tax in there. You're $111 or something. Okay, so the products, if you bought them on their own, after that, let's just say. So say that you bought the shampoo, Intense Repair shampoo, $32. The blowout cream, $29 as a VIP. As a market partner, if you want to know more, does anybody want to know more? I mean, are you guys, see, I don't know who's still there. Is it just like Debbie and Amy, or is everybody still there? Just say hey if you're still there. I'm going to keep talking anyway. So, let's just say that you're a market partner, and a market partner is you spend $99 and then you get the products at, it's 30 to 40% depending on the product. So a market partner would get, let's just say, gosh, I can't see. The market partner would get the Intense Repair shampoo for $27 and retail is $38. Let's just say the Renew shampoo, $24, retail's $35. When you're good, you're there. Okay. All right, Cindy, thank you. I have enough hair for 10 people and my shampoo lasts me 3 months. Okay, so there you go. Amy has always, I always remember her with this thick, beautiful hair. Okay, and so like I don't wash my hair, but like I said, maybe 3 times a week, so mine's gonna last a long time. And Amy's saying that hers lasts 3 months. You are spending so much less on this stuff. And here's my thing, with the way that my hair is so thin, and it would get to here and it would break. And it would break. And these bald spots that I would have in here, you guys couldn't really see them because you know what I did? Amy, you'll laugh because we talked about this. I took brown eyebrow pencil or brownish color eyeshadow and I filled it in so that when I pull my, because most of you know me as I wear my hair back a lot. Oh, I need color so bad. I wear it back a lot and you would see this big spot right here. Well, if I didn't put the powder on, you would see this spot. And so I filled it in. So for me, I see that. I was at the point, and this is what's so crazy, a couple years ago that hey Maureen, hey Rini, that I was like, I'll buy anything. If you tell me that I'm going to put, at one time I was putting cayenne pepper mixed with lemon juice, mixed with ACV, apple cider vinegar, ACV, on my scalp, and it itched and it burned and it hurt. And I would do that and just like muscle it up and be like, I'm gonna get through this because my hair is breaking. It's not growing anymore like it used to. It would get to here, it would break, It's so thin. And I thought, you know what? The doctor would say, I went to an endocrinologist back at that point for some different things, and he would say, two different doctors would say, you know what, you get older and that's just what happens to your hair. Not true. It's just not true. There's a thing that MONAT, I want to say Monet. There's a thing that MONAT says about, Hannah, how are you? You would love this stuff, honey. You would absolutely love this. That they say there's no bad hair. It's just you're not using the right stuff. And there's so many people out there. I'm going to clear this up right now. If anybody goes, oh, is it like when? Let me tell you something about when. Does anybody remember when? W-E-N. Okay, guys, they're in a class action lawsuit right now. I got a thing in the mail. Like, I don't know, if I mail it in, maybe I'll get $2 or something. I am convinced that was part of, one of my dad's friends is on here. Hey, Dennis, how are you? One of my things that I'm convinced of is that this When product absolutely broke my hair, like ruined my hair. Sarah Heflin and I used it for several years, and let me tell you, I'm going to read that in a minute, Amy. Let me tell you that stuff feels so good going on. It's like butter. It makes your hair so smooth, so whatever. Same thing with Moroccan oil. My friend Christine, I'm going to mention you here because she signed up as a market partner. She's super excited about this. She already saw a difference after a couple washes. She's like, sign me up, get me in. I'm going to get in. And because I'm not pushing people, I'm not saying you, and listen, it's just a personality thing. People will just, they'll call you and they'll bug you and they say, you've got to try my product. I'm not going to keep bugging people. I just share it and go, this is what it is. And then they say, well, I have no hair problems. I talked to a girl the other day and I said, hey, do you know anybody like with hair issues or broken hair, whatever? It was something, I was on the phone for real estate. It was one of my vendors. And she's like, no, my hair's always been great. I'm not going to say names here. And she's like, it's always been great. I just had alopecia. And I'm like, your hair's been great, but you have alopecia. And so I started telling her about it, and she's like, yeah, but I've tried so many things and they don't work. So I probably just totally went squirrel and don't even know where I was. But I just encourage you to go to these groups and add yourself and then search, and there's a testimony. And if you have a question, I mean, you say, hey, what about this? Do you know anybody who this has happened to? Or do you know anybody who's had, that it's worked for this? If you give me permission, because I like to ask people first, and except for my really close friends, I just add you. I'm like, yell at me later if you want to be taken out. You know what? They love looking at all these before and afters that they're like thanking me, like, oh my gosh, thank you for telling me about this. So if you're good with me adding you, just say, hey, add me to those groups. And what we do is, it doesn't come up on your Facebook page. It's not, hey, Tara, how are you? It's so funny. I like run into you in parking lots sometimes, and then I see you, hey Heidi, and then I see you here on Facebook Live. This is so fun. Shelly, how are you? You know I'm crazy, and you know what? It means so much to me that you just joined because you hate Facebook Lives. Well, you don't hate them. I know you don't like them though. Hey Cheryl. So the thing is that I just lost my train of thought again, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, I am like ignorance on fire. I'm not really ignorant about it anymore because I'm so excited about it, and I'm learning more. And the more that the people, I'm just going to say under me, and we're not, let me just tell you, I'm not trying to be sarcastic or rude or anything. I'm really not. Lord knows I am not being like that. But we're not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal, I tell people. And my thing is I'm being funny, but even if this were a pyramid scheme, which it's not, I don't care because my hair's better. My hair's not breaking off. My color, double-edged sword, ladies and men. Well, men too, who color their hair. Your hair grows quicker, so you might need to get color quicker. However, what I've noticed is okay, I usually go for 5 weeks without getting, my dog is crying. She needs a lot of attention. I usually go for 5 weeks with no color. Usually by about 4.5 weeks, I'm getting like, okay, I need to get in there. And then I haven't made my appointment, which I should, but I don't because my schedule's so crazy. And then I usually wait about 5 weeks, and I am baby powdering up every day to like cover my roots as much as I can. Now I have gray. I had never had gray hairs. My friend Nellie and I used to laugh about it because I'm like, I just don't have gray hair. Well, I probably was getting my hair colored quick enough back then where I didn't see them, or covering it with baby powder, but now I see them. So let me just tell you, I'm gonna take my hat off again because some of you just came on here and maybe you have to go back and watch. I don't know how this live stuff works. If you go back and you can watch it again. Okay, listen, I know my roots are really bad. The girl who does my hair, shout out to Bettina Howard, who is like an artist with hair. She would not like, I'm sure, but this is not her fault. I have just not made an appointment. I've been busy. I've been gone. I don't know. I don't know where the summer's gone. So here's the thing. No excuse. I last had my hair colored June 4th or 5th, I want to say, is what it was. Okay, I know it looks bad now, but it just started to look this bad. What these products have done, let me see if it doesn't matter. There's one called the 2-in-1, and I saw somebody comment about that earlier, that you and your husband, Cindy, was that you? You and your husband used the 2-in-1, and it's lasted, you both use it for like 3 months. I'm getting very hot in here. And I feel like I'm on stage and I'm kind of nervous, and now I'm hot. And so the 2-in-1, what I believe happened is that it, and Amy, correct me if I'm wrong, it's taking off all of the stuff on my hair. Okay, so it's removing all of the and I can't stop touching it because it feels so different. Yes, almost 3 months. Okay, so it's I don't want to say detox right now. It's a clarifying shampoo. You know, like you get your clarifying shampoo. This stuff clarifies like crazy. My hair has never been so shiny, like so shiny. So here's how transparent I am, everybody. For those of you who don't know, and I really don't care, I do have extensions because my hair used to be, I don't know, probably about there. Up until, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, it started to get really thin, so thin. It just wouldn't grow. It was thinner everywhere. And I'm like, I just don't like this. I wanted to do extensions. And I would do them here and there and take them out and go shorter hair. I am tempted to take them out, but I really don't know if I need to because my before and after pictures are going to show it. All this hair in here and all this hair up here, I cannot tell you how quickly it has grown and how much better it is. I'm tempted to take them out just so I can do some crazy before and afters, but my before and afters are going to be crazy anyway. Another thing, okay, before I forget, okay, this stuff, I've used 3 different lash grower extension, lash growing type of things. What am I trying to say? I'm getting tired. Lash Enhance, Latisse, and something else. I didn't bring the other one out here. We have one called, oh shoot, what's the name of it? I Wonder Lash and Brow Enhancing Serum. Let me just tell you this. You know how much those are, like Latisse. So $59 retail, $50 VIP, and $41 MP. I just started using it 2 weeks ago, if that, maybe 10 days, because I didn't order it until after I was in. After I signed up for my I signed up for a $2.99 package, and you get 11 products, I think it is, 10 or 11 products for $2.99. Then you're a market partner. They waive your $99. I wish now I would have done the $5.99. I'm not kidding, because you get like this many products, which now I've ordered almost all of them anyway, and I couldn't go back and like just do the $5.99. It's a one-time deal. You get them for so much cheaper. But the I Wonder comes in the, I don't know, $3.99 or the $5.99 it comes in. My lashes are growing. You're not going to be able to see that, and I'm not going that close to that camera right now. I'm just not. But it's working, is my point. There is, I don't want to say something in this, Capixyl and a bunch of other ingredients that you can learn all about that are in these products that are amazing. So if you would like to, first of all, anybody who lives in my area or close enough, Thursday, August 24th, this Thursday at 6:45, I can't remember what I put on the e-bite, 6:45, 7 p.m., call it 6:45. I know people roll in 7:15, or if you can't get here till after that, just still come on over. I guess I probably shouldn't just like put my address out there in public, but message me if you would like to come over. Amy Campos, who is the friend of mine who I've known since middle school, who is one of the 9th founders. I hope I'm saying all this right, everybody. Amy, and Amy gave me this cute little necklace right after I started. And she will be here. She's flying down here from right outside of Chicago, from Rockford, Illinois, my hometown. And she's going to be down here doing what we call a wine and wash. I mentioned it earlier. So if you want to have your hair washed, you can. You certainly don't have to. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And you can come here and watch everybody get their hair, not everybody, 5 people, whoever wants to get their hair washed. We will use the products on their hair. We'll blow out their hair. You can blow dry your own hair. I do have one of those things. I'm going to get a couple more, I think, to go over the sink so you can just lean your head back. Sarah, I see you're texting me. Are you on here? Where are you? Sarah said, what do you do? Just put them outside and hose them down and get their hair wet, or throw them in the shower? No, so you can put your head over the kitchen sink. We will have, I think, Amy, we will have every product, because I'm pretty sure I have everything here. And what we're going to do that night is anyone who brings, you don't have to bring people, but if you want to, please do. I would love for my neighbors to be like, what the heck is going on? Yes, we'll have the products. Okay. What is going on at that Laporta house tonight? What in the world? That crazy girl talking about shampoo. Did my first wine and wash with Amy. That's awesome. And so if you bring 5 people, you will get, if you bring 5 people or more, you will get a full-size product. I don't know what that's going to be yet. If you bring, whoever brings the most people will get 2 full-size products. So maybe we'll do like and even, you know what, even if we don't have them, which I think I will that night, I did placed an order, the Rejuva beads or the blowout cream or the mask, or they're all good. They're all so good. It's just going to be really, really fun to watch this grow, because here's what I know. I know that no matter what anybody says, most people say that they want better hair. I mean, they say, oh my gosh, my hair's too curly. I'm not even telling you so much of the stuff I don't know, because I don't have curly hair. They have this stuff called curl cream or something. And I don't know, Sarah can tell you more about the curl stuff, but she doesn't have it yet, but about curly hair. She could talk more about what she's experiencing. And I know that people want better hair. I know that people now, I would have put anything in my hair years ago, whether it was chemical laden or not, just because I was so sick of my hair. It was almost like I had old hair. I would say, gosh, I'm getting older and my hair's getting older, and I just hate it. And I wasn't going to quit coloring my hair. And even when I did for a while, it was still bad. But I know that people are very conscious these days of all of the chemicals. And I don't know if you guys know this, but when anything touches your skin, so the pores in your head, they're pores, anything touches your pores in your skin, your scalp, within 26 seconds, it's going into your bloodstream. So think about that. Think about what you're washing your kids' hair with. And this is great. We have a kids line. Where is it? We have a kids line, which I'm using also the Junior Gentle Detangler, and I love it. Amy told me about that. It's great. The kids line. Okay. A market partner is $17 for the shampoo. For the retail, it's $24. Again, it lasts a long time. For the Junior Gentle Conditioner, it's $17, and for the Detangler, it's $15. Oh my gosh, it's like you can't go wrong. And so think about what you're putting on your kids' heads when you're washing their hair. All I can tell you is places like Europe, they don't allow all of the chemicals and all of the crap that we have in our country. They just don't. And we won't need to get started on all that stuff. But Johnson & Johnson, like those products, if you go on this app that I mentioned earlier, I want to keep saying Think Thin, like a protein bar. What is it, Amy? Think Dirty. If you go on there and you type in whatever it is you're using, and some things will not be on there, okay? Like, for example, we're not on there right now. MONAT is not on there yet because we are still in the process of some of the patents are pending, so I think that's the only reason why. I'm not sure, but if you type in Pureology, if you type in Aveda, there's so many other ones. Schwarzkopf is another one. Miracle 10, which I know that's like a Target thing or a drugstore product, but I think it's a little more expensive. They're 9s and 10s, guys. I mean, and you may not know what that means, but what it means is like autoimmune disorders, toxicity, carcinogenic. Like, where do we think all this stuff is coming from? Here's another crazy thing, and I messed up 2 nails, but I said to Amy, my nails are already like growing and hard. These are my own nails. And she said, well, yeah, because you're using the product and your hands are in it, your nails are in it. My hands are softer. That's crazy. And I'm also taking the, my dog is so like high maintenance, codependent. She needs a lot of attention, just like a baby. And so the other thing is they have these, they're all at Target now. Who's at Target? What's at Target? Yes. Yeah. Pureology's at Target. Bye, Cindy. Meet you soon. They're all at Target. And here's the thing. There's just so much. I just lost my train of thought a little bit. There's so many bad things in those products. So, everybody, just check this out. If you want to go to my website, it's, let me see if I've even got this straight. It's Molly Laporta, MOLLY, you can look at my Facebook, mollylaporta.mymonate, MYMONAT.com. You can go on there. You can sign yourself up as a VIP. It walks you right through it. You can sign yourself up as a market partner, and it says join now. You can do that. If you have any, and I can do it for you. That's what I've been doing, putting people in myself and just going on the computer and doing it. But if you want to go in and look around and just sign yourself up, you can absolutely do that. If you're somebody who has a lot of questions like about the comp plan and exactly like, all the products and all the ingredients and you know what? I don't know all that stuff. I just don't know it yet. I don't know if I'll ever know all that stuff. All I know is after 2 weeks of being a week after being signed up and signing some people up, not even a whole bunch, like under 5, like under 3 maybe. And what I signed them up as, I then 2 weeks later, the way that they do the payment is I got an email. You have money, MONAT money or whatever. And it was, I can't remember now, $446. I got another one today, another email today. You have $120. I got another one coming. My product is paid for and I'm making a little bit of extra money, but regardless, I think what I was saying earlier, I would have put chemicals on my hair before just to get it to grow. I don't want to do that now, but a lot of us get so desperate and, we want our hair to be the way it used to be or just to stop falling out that we'll pay whatever and we'll risk our health for it. So now I love what I'm using. And they have all these little slogans about it, like, I get paid to wash my hair. Seriously, who doesn't want to, have better hair? So, okay, I'm going to sign off. Now I'm feeling like it's getting long. I cannot even believe I talked this long. Amy, you're right. Once you get going on here, it's kind of crazy. I hope that this was informational. I know that I'm all over the board. I'm just trying to show you that if I can get on here and talk about this, not know about all the ingredients, don't even ask me all that. I'll point you to something. I'll send you something where you can read all about it. I will make sure that you get the information in your hands. If you want to know about the comp plan, I'll put you on the phone with Amy. If you have a friend who wants to sign up who has a bunch of questions and that I wouldn't be able to answer, which maybe by then I would, we can get on the phone with Amy and do that. But here's the thing. When you know all that stuff and say you are somebody who's in it for the business, oh, you're so sweet. I don't feel too awesome right now. I feel like I'm like, blah, crazy. I'm trying to get it all in, but I don't know half of what I've said because it's very weird when you're live. I don't know how people do this all the time. And so it's just, you don't want to be this person who you can, I guess, rattles off every ingredient and every price and every way to do everything and here's what you make on the comp plan, boom, because people, even me, especially me, get intimidated, oh shoot, I don't know how to do that. I don't have time to learn how to do all that stuff. I'm just sharing a product. It's that simple. And I'm going to say one last thing before I get off here. Before I'm done, I've said to somebody before when they say they need to know everything about it before they sign up, and I'm not dismissing that or making fun. That's not it at all. But sometimes we just don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we don't know. And I've said to people before, so when you go to get on an airplane, do you know, pilots will appreciate this out there. Wendy Presley, I wish you were on here. Wendy Presley's great. She is, she's in Mary Kay, and I get some stuff from her. She's just a great girl, lives up here near me. But Wendy Presley's husband is, oh my God, it's going to cut me off. I've almost talked an hour. Are you kidding me? Anyway, oh my gosh. I say to people, when you go to get on a plane, do you know where that pilot's been the night before? Do you know what they've done? Are they on any drugs? Are they drinking? Do you know everything about the plane and how it works? Heck no, you don't know. You don't know. I don't know how a plane actually every single intricate part works, and neither do you. But you get on a plane, and so my point is, this is hair product and face. You can use this all over the place. I mean, seriously, guys, try it. And if you've got a great testimony, how could you keep that to yourself? Maybe you just tell your family. Maybe you tell your doctor who, like, you've had whatever it is. There's so many people that have had so many amazing results, and they just cannot. They can't even believe it. I almost feel like it's weird. Like even today when I was doing some of the deep conditioning stuff, and I guess I did do some of this. Oh, it's going to cut me off. I was like, I texted Amy, this stuff is like magic. What's going on here? This is crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Whatever. Sometimes things are crazy. Sometimes you have to be crazy. Stop whining. Sometimes you have to be crazy to do something crazy, be on a Facebook Live and look kind of like a dork or whatever it is. You get to a point, you get a little bit older, you don't care. And so I'm excited and I'm passionate about it. If you want to know more, private message me or message me on here and I'll get back to you. All right, everybody, good night. Oh my gosh. For those of you who stayed on here, thank you so much for being on here and listening to me ramble. Maybe I entertained you because it sounded ridiculous. I don't know, but it was fun. And the more I talk about it, the more excited I am. So maybe you'll see me again on here. If Amy makes me. All right, good night, everybody. Bye.